amongst the 17 communities that we have here in Thornton Township. And now this board, this dysfunctional board, wants to take it away. That's sad, because they got nothing else to do. It's sad when people want to take away things from people that's actually doing the work. People want to take away from people that's doing the work, but yet alone don't have nothing to do for you, residents. It's a way for you guys to come and celebrate with one another, and I love that. I love it. So I apologize that the board don't want to continue bingo. Carmen was a part of the administration, as I've always said before, so it amazes me that she's now singing a different tune. So I wonder who got her strings in a bunch. But all I'm saying to you is that we always did what's right. We always ran everything through the attorneys, and we always ran everything through the village or the city that we are in. So it's in my heart that y'all don't want to continue bingo. I wish you guys would change your vote to continue bingo in your township, because I know the residents do love it. Come on, Robert, go to the mic. Okay, guys, don't start that today. We're here to handle the business. Y'all are out of order. We have an ordinance in place that if you're out of order, you will be removed from this meeting. Every meeting, y'all have to come down here with that. We're here to handle the business and not let the business handle us. So let us get through our agenda. Y'all can leave, go outside with all that. All right, go ahead, Robert.
I just wanted to address one thing that trustee said might have been a miscommunication. When we did check with the lawyers about bingo, we never told them the price was donated. We do have communication that the township was purchased. I just want to make sure that, just saying what you said, we have documentation. If they say we lying or whatever, but I don't want you to say that we tricked people. It seemed like we said the price. I'm just letting you know. That might be a miscommunication, but we do have documentation that does show that.
Well, I'm just saying that's the information that I received. No, you're always lying.
She's always lying,
yeah,
and now
okay.
because she don't want to give bingo to the people when we did it before. Continue what we've always done, which is be here for the people, provide for the people, make a way for things that they did not have, that they actually enjoy, and they benefit from their own money. I've never seen a group, a board member that cares so much about who's doing it instead of joining and helping make sure we are a success together. I never saw that, because before y'all was all together. Now it's all divided, because it's election time, huh? Like you said, voters, right? It's election time, they want to divide and conquer. It's not going to work, because the people see through the mess, and that's what we are. So are you guys going to amend the motion and vote for bingo? Or
if I may, not only with this, but with just a lot of other things, we always hear about this documentation, but we never seem to see it. So that's my first point. Second of all, we could have bingo without large prizes or any prizes, actually. And then, well, we could have figured it out. We could just keep going and still have it.
At the end of the day, you guys always want to stop progress. That's the problem I got with my board. Y'all want to stop things that's actually a huge success, because I don't see none of y'all bringing in numbers like that. And y'all been here longer than me. So when I came, we created this for our residents, and it's been a huge success. We have over 500 people. They come here, they get a cooked meal that they enjoy. Little do y'all know, some of the meals are people only meal for the day. But yet you want to stop bingo because you think it's such too many prizes. You think it's all about prizes. It's more than that, and Carmen knows that because she was down here partaking in it. So was Jerry Jones, and Chris, you come for the photo op, so I don't know. But all I'm saying is that I just appreciate if you guys will take a step back, look in the mirror, and say, hey, I got to do what's right for the people, and make sure that the people benefit from bingo like they have always done, and not change that all of a sudden, because again, it's election time, so we got to stop anything going great in Thornton Township, because remember, when I got here, y'all numbers was down. When I got here, all the numbers went up due to what? Being productive, making sure that we're available for the people. That's what it's all about. So, okay, y'all are going to vote for it. We got probably one for the discussion.
Yes, we do.
All right, roll call.
So what is this a roll call for?
Set for the discussion, so.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee
I'm sorry, what was this?
This is a motion to approve the bingo.
No, no, you said it was a motion for roll call. That's what you just said.
You said something
Right.
else, that's why I'm asking.
So, you said this, so this is the motion.
There was a motion and a second to approve under old business bingo.
Okay, so my response is no.
That's why I wanted clarification.
Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Motion still fails, so guess what? Bingo! Gotta learn how to count. It's 5 of us. Bingo. Next on the agenda is Gospel Fest. All right, is there a motion to approve the Gospel Fest? Is there a motion? I'll motion to approve the Gospel Fest. Is there a second? Is there a second? No second? All right, so about Gospel Fest. So we approved Gospel Fest. So let me educate y'all. So let me educate everybody because everybody don't know what goes on around here. We approved Gospel Fest on August 24th of 2023. We had every single person up here, which is shocking. Even Chris Gonzalez voted for Gospel Fest. Look at that. So Gospel Fest was supposed to happen, but unfortunately we had a storm. That's when we had to call FEMA out and we had to change directions of what we had planned. It was already planned, it was already approved, budget for, checks cut, all of the above, right? So we stopped because the people needed us more. And we had to make sure we made a way and we created a FEMA shelter in the Village of Lansing at the new police station. And then we also did one here in this same very space. And that's the reason why we did not have the Gospel Fest. So what bothers me is, why do we have to put something that's already approved by the board back on the agenda for a second approval? Because remember, it didn't pass the budget. We're still working out of the same budget that the Gospel Fest was approved. So why is it back on the agenda for approval when you guys already approved it? Like I said, on August 24th. So why do we have to do that, attorney?
It's my understanding these events are being presented pursuant to the new event ordinance that was approved.
Okay, so if we already approved it, we don't have to reapprove it, correct? If the event was approved on August 24th of 2023, we don't have to reapprove?
No, what I said was these events are being presented to the board in compliance with the new event ordinance. That's my understanding.
As though it's new? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the new event ordinance that was just put into place at one of the prior meetings within the past month or so.
Right, so, okay, I just want to make sure we're crystal clear so they understand and I understand in the crowd. So, by this already being approved in the old budget, it's safe to say it's already approved. I don't have to go back again before the board, correct?
No, these matters are being brought before the board now to comply with the new event ordinance, because these are events that have to be approved pursuant to the new event ordinance.
Right, but only time that you have to go forward is when you put in something new, and then whatever from that day moving forward is what you go from. So if this was already approved prior to, it should not be new. It's already approved, like I said, prior to. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I disagree. The event ordinance takes precedence. It doesn't get into place. These events have to be approved pursuant to the event ordinance.
Okay, so I disagree with what the lawyer is saying. So I put this on there because I just want to point out what we do. We go back and forth over who agreed, who disagreed, and then it goes a little further. When we disagree, we go out of our comfort here, and that's how we end up in court. Because we want to say, hey, if a board approves something, how can now the board come back and say it's not approved based off of the orders? The orders just went into effect now. That's like when somebody try to go take something from you. They make it effective now. They can't go backwards. But right now, they're saying we're going backwards. Impossible. Just like with bills. It's bills that they approved already. That last board meeting, you heard them read off that whole list from all the way from Father's Day. To me, that's impossible. You approved it all the way back then. How's you coming here now saying, oh, well, we're not going to approve it now? It's already spent. It's already gone. It's already back then. So I disagree with what he's saying. And that's my statement. Now, they just bought me something because we did reach out and they were just telling us about the bingo and the prizes. And it's just the email if anybody wants it. It'll tell you that everything was up to code, nothing was in violation here in Thornton Township to have bingo, and that we can have bingo moving forward, so that's what that was. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, dude, I could have read it to him. It says that, yes, Thornton Township can purchase bingo prizes using Thornton Township funds for the public. That's what it says here in the email that they gave us. Thank you, Robert, you could get it to me. But yeah, I just said it. I said y'all can have a copy of it. So I don't know if y'all didn't hear me, I'll repeat it. Everybody can have a copy of this because we did do our job, do our work. Okay, next on the
Excuse me, can you say who that's from, because the board never received that information?
This is from the router. Yeah, this is from the lawyers.
When did they submit this? When I spoke to the attorney today, they said they were still looking into the memo.
That's not true, that's what I say. And then you
I
say
spoke-
up here, not true,
again,
but
I
hold
know
on,
I
I
spoke
said,
to the
it's
attorney about
Thursday,
it.
August 4th, 2022. Like I told you before, when we did our homework for this, we did everything. We did everything, and we got documentation stating we did everything. It said that somebody that desperate to say no to bingo. Oh my God, just stop it. Here's the evidence right here saying we can do it. I'm done.
But it's still
And I
not
spoke
from
to the
gaming
attorney
commission.
today, and they said they're still looking into it, so that's a false statement.
That's not a false statement. I got documentation.
From
Documentation don't
August,
lie.
we're talking about September.
And I'm talking about now. That's not true. Your statement is false. It's so sad you got so much hatred in your heart. But anyway, moving on.
And it's still not from the gaming
Next-
commission.
Next is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Yeah, we did, but it said, don't try to explain nothing to them. They ain't gonna get it, they ain't gonna change it. We know, I just said it. You got it from revenue, you got it from the gaming, you got it from everybody. They still saying no, so what else? We still gonna move on with bingo. Next is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a motion to pay the bills?
I have an amended list that I would like to pay on the general fund.
Okay, well, make sure you name what you don't wanna pass.
And I'm gonna name the numbers and I'll send it to the clerk for
That's
further
not how that
instruction.
go. You gotta
It
put
is
it
how it
in.
goes.
It's not.
Okay. So I make a motion that we pay the general fund excluding the following: 1 through 119, which are all credit card bills, so those items are already paid. And then 206 through 252, 258. That's when I make the motion to pay all the bills excluding those numbers I mentioned, and I'll get the clerk an email of what I excluded.
Okay, let me tell you something about transparency. So what they need to do is tell y'all what they're taking away, but they never do. And that's what you should pay attention to, residents. You wanna have it their way, but don't wanna show you the way. And Robert Hunt, you ready to read into record what she
It's
just
exactly
wrote?
the same thing Robert read last time.
It don't matter, he's gonna read it again, because you should have read it, because you the one took it out. So Robert,
You read it because you have
go
the
ahead.
same
You
information
out
as
of
what
order,
you
trustee,
wrote.
you out of order. Come on, Robert, let's read. Read what they're taking out once again.
There's a motion and second.
And that's fine.
I make a motion to end discussion and call a vote.
Second.
All right, go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, Robert. All right, go ahead, Robert.
We have a first and a second in discussion.
You don't even have a vote, so please stop. Go ahead, Robert.
There is a motion to end discussion, and there can be a vote on that at any time.
They can vote on it, they're still gonna lose. With that being said, go ahead, Robert. That's fine, thank you for the advice. Go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, Robert.
Number one, Amazon, $25.08, tissue and pens. Number two, Ford Imprint, $26,125.84, clear book bags. Number three, A Steel, $3,985, tents and tent weights. Number four, Amazon, $169.99, Upstream, 322 cubic foot fridge. Number five, Amazon, $229.94, zero gravity chairs. Number six, Amazon, $426, adjustable steel mesh. Number seven, Amazon, $59.30, coffee. Number eight, Amazon, $126.96, bingo balls. Number nine, Amazon, $14.87, hot cocoa mix, Number 10, Amazon, $19.26. Sugar packets. Number 11, Amazon, $116.91. Bingo table covers. Number 12, Amazon, $79.85. Donut kisses. 13, Amazon, $99.95. Buffet food warmers. 14, Amazon, $137.58. Folding wagon cart. 15, Amazon, $382.07. Countertop ice maker. 16, Amazon, $160.98. Bingo game set. 17, Amazon, $99.56. Raffle ticket. 18, Amazon, $140.97. Wristbands. 19, Amber Rita, $200 youth summit. 20, BLT entertainment, $1,200. Texas Thornton Township comedian. 21, Council Triumphs Party Rental, 2,100. Picnic Bounce House. 22, Council Triumph Party Rental, $1,975 Bounce House. 23, Call Hub, 1,000 Call Center. 24, Call Hub, 2,500 Call Center. 25, Calumet Bakery, $66 Senior Home Bingo Cake. 26, Calumet City Bakery, $47.40 bingo cake. 27, Calumet City, $66 LMW Student Workers Lunch Cake. 28, Calumet City Bakery, $47.40 Senior Home Bingo Cake. 29, Calumet City Bakery, $47.40 Senior Home Bingo Cake. 30, Calumet City, $66 Bingo Cake. 31, Calumet City. I'm sorry, not Calumet City. Calumet Bakery, $47.40. 32, Calumet Bakery, $96 single. Bingo cake. 33, Calumet Bakery, $47.40 bingo cake. 34, Chicago Black Card, $126.60. Transportation. Chicago 35, Chicago Black Card, $126.60. Transportation. 36, Chicago Black Card, $304.46. Transportation. 37, Chicago Black Card, $126.60. Transportation. 38, Chicago Black Card, $70.80. Transportation. 39, Chicago Black Card, $194. Transportation. 40, Chicago Moonwalk, $4,800, tax rise. 41, Chicago Special Events, $817.65. Chase Golf Cart. 42, Constant Contact, $227. Email marketing. 43, Constant Contact, $227. Constant Contact. 44, Constant Contact, $227. Email marketing. 45, Constant Contact, $64.52. Email marketing. 46, Constant Contact, $477. Email marketing. 47, Dollar Tree, $27.44. Dinner kitchen supplies. 48, Emmanuel Banzi, 3,000 video services. 49, Emmanuel Banzi, 2,500 media service. 50, Family Dollar, $12.95, back to school food utensils. 51, Family Dollar, $87.25, Texas Thornton Township supplies. $52, fixed run. $1,548, computer subscription. 53, food for less, $20.34, Texas Thornton extra buns. 54, food for less, $30.54, Texas Thornton food. 55, Get Rudy and Premium LLC, $3,220, banners. 56, Giant Beauty Supply, $96.04, back to school hair braiding supplies. 57, Gordon Food Service Store, $702.88, back to school food supplies. 58, Gordon Food Service Store, $118.67, back to school food supplies. 59, Gordon Food Service Store, $430.83, back to school food supplies. 60, Gordon Food Service Supplies, $429.83, back to school food. 61, $495.91, Texas Thornton Food. 61, Gordon Food Services, $108.92, Texas Thornton Food and Supplies. 63 hit guide, $900 media service, 64 hit guide, $1,425 professional services, 65 hit guide, $1,275 professional services, 66 hit guide, $2,550 professional service, 67 jewels, $289.50, bingo gift cards, 68 jewels, $539.88, bingo food, 69 jewels, $290.75, dessert cup, 70 JJ Fish and Chicken, save $3.51, food, 71 Jordan Gracia, $525 youth summit, 72 Kashi Boston Fancy, 2,000 media service, 73 Kashi Boost Boston Fancy, 1,600 media service, 74 Kevin Falk, 3,000 video service, 75 Lulu Pink, $18.73, hair braider, 76 National Builder, $1,960.33, website, Peach Fresh Market, $94.58, food for entertainment, 78 Powerful Bouncy House, $600, senior picnic bouncy house generator, 79 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $2,400, $11.55, community relations back to school events, 80 Recorded Hit, $5,055.98, takes rise, 81 Riot Entertainment, 1,000 events, 80 Sam's Club Direct, $149.40, bingo prizes, 83 Sam's Club Direct, $176.62, bingo supplies, 84 Sam's Club Direct, $219.86, kitchen store supplies, 85 Sam's Club Direct, $416.56, back to school food supplies, 86 Sam's Club Direct, $117.86, back to school supplies, 87 Sam's Club Direct, $29.88, senior bingo gift cards, 88 Sam's Club Direct, $316.14, bingo prize gift cards, 89 Sam's Club Direct, $379.38, food and supplies, 90 Sam's Club Direct, $151.46, big bingo dinner supplies, 91 Sam's Club Direct, $89.64, senior bingo supplies, 92 Sam's Club Direct, $400.52, bingo gift cards, 93 Sam's Club Direct, $316.14, gift cards, 94 Sam's Club Direct, negative $29.88, senior bingo supplies, 95 Sam's Club Direct, $41.94, kitchen storage, 96 Sam's Club Direct, $167.88, food, 97 Sam's Club Direct, $9.40, Taste Authority, 98 Santee Shannon Jr., $8,913.95, Sounds for Taste, 99 Santee Shannon Jr., $8,425, Sounds for Taste, 100 Cherie Moss, $1,000, RV Taste J Holiday, 101 Special Events, $817.65, Taste Authority, 102 Teleformer, $155.93, Floor Ranger, 103 The DJ Experience, $1,341.60, Entertainment, 104 The DJ Experience, $330.24, Taste Cook, 105 The Warehouse Food Market, $42.92, Food Supply, 106 The Warehouse Food Market, $65.06, Food Snow Cone, 107 Walgreens, $147.75, gift card, 108 Walgreens, $144.75, bingo gift card, 109 Walmart, $140, student appreciation gift card, 110 Walmart, $33.74, worker appreciation, 111 Walmart, $144.75, bingo gift cards, 112 Walmart kitchen utensils, 113 Walmart, $1,250, big bingo prizes, 1,400 Walmart, $507.26, bingo prizes gift card, 115 Walmart, $97.64, supplies, 116 Walmart, $269.10, senior bingo supplies, 117 Really Keep Now, 1,500, entertainment, 111 Winston Nelly, 1,100 DJ Service, 119 Jelani Harrington, $750 base payment. $206 3L Media LLC, $125. Event photographer, 207 3L Media, $600 photographer service. 208 Angela Career, 3,000 event planner. 209 BOT Entertainment, 1,200 comedian. 210 BOT Entertainment, 1,200 comedian. 211 BOT Entertainment, 1,200 comedian first Thursday. 212 BOT Entertainment, 1,200 comedian first Sunday. 213 BOT Entertainment, 1,200 comedian first Thursday. 214 Calumet Bakery, $252 cake for senior event. 215 Calumet Bakery cake for senior event. 216 Calumet Bakery, $252 for senior event. 217 Calumet Bakery, $252 cake for senior event. 218 Calumet Bakery, $126 cake for senior. 219 Calumet Bakery, $126 cake for senior bingo. Cake for senior bingo. 220 Calumet Bakery, $163 strawberry cake. 221 $163 strawberry cake. 222 Calumet Bakery, $81 strawberry cake. 223 Calumet Bakery, $160 strawberry cake. 224 Calumet Bakery, $326 cake pink and gold. 225 Calumet Bakery, $326 big bingo cake. 226 Calumet Bakery, $407.50 strawberry cake. 227 Calumet Bakery, $326 HB everyone cake. 228 Carlos Medina, $350 for taco service. 229 Carlos Medina, $250 photographer. 230 Carlos Medina, $250 photographer. 231 Charles J. Williams, $1,200 media production. 232 Illinois Production LLC, $1,900 video service. 233 Illinois Production LLC, $850 video service. 234 Jimbo's Catering, $399 bingo, senior bingo. 235 Jimbo's Catering, senior bingo. 236 Jimbo's Catering, $469 senior home bingo. 237 Jimbo's Catering, $995 senior dinner. 238 Kurt's Barbecue, $702 taste food. 239 Liberty Mutual, $77.88 liability. 240 Lydia Aurora Aguilera, $650. Father's Day. Rakeem Allah Winter, $500 video service. 242 Rakeem Allah Winterette, $600 video production service. $243 for Gate Entertainment, $2,411.55 taste. 244 Southland RCM Communications, $4,000 for song services. 245 STA Focus Media Group, $5,876.08 media. 246 laundry, $152.10 laundry service. 247 Super Laundry, $124.80 table cloth. 248 Super Laundry, $40.95 laundry table cloth. 249 Super Laundry, $31.20 laundry for table cloth. 250 Super Laundry, $46.80 laundry table cloth. 251 Super Laundry, $29.25 laundry table cloth. 252 the DJ Experience, $1,300 picnic DJ grills. 258 Excel printing and mailing, $380 healthcare flyer. That's it.
All right, thank you. And that's the reason why I told them to read it, just so you can see what I'm saying and why I argue and go back and forth with my board, because how can you go backwards off of something that's already spent? So all those things are already spent, already approved when everybody was cool. Now all of a sudden it's not cool to pay bills. Make it make sense, guys.
Spent, not approved, and also if I can make a point, there's things that we have voted not to approve and somehow magically they end up on a credit card.
You have to point that out.
That's one of the reasons we're doing
Point that out, because you can easily say that.
Exactly what we're
That's
doing.
not true. Then point it out. I want to see it. Point it out. Because you can say that. You need to point out what you're saying you did not approve, and it's on the statement. Thank you. And it's sad that you guys sitting here saying, no, it was senior events on there. It was the book bag we gave away to the kids. It was all kinds of things on there that you guys still said no to. now, but yes,
Correct.
back then. So what's the difference? Now all of a sudden everybody else saying you wanna pay people?
Voted no, and then they end up on a credit card bill.
That's not true. So what's the item? Tell me the items. You ain't got it.
I'll make a list, I'll get it to you.
Right, because you ain't got it. You just be talking. Y'all just say stuff up here. I can't stand it. I can't stand a liar. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we said that, and that's to pay the bill. So the only way that I'm gonna vote is because I do wanna pay whatever vendors there is to pay, but I'm still against not paying everybody. I think you should pay everyone on the list. So you can call them. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry.
Yes. Next is general assistant fund. Is there a motion to pay the general assistant fund?
I would like to make an amended motion to pay, a few things excluding a few items.
All right, you can make the motion to take whatever you want out, but again, I keep telling y'all, so I tell y'all, let me educate you. Those items are strictly supervisor. Supervisor is over the GA department. I don't know how many times I keep telling y'all that. But go ahead, do what you want.
Yes, you are, but it's with the past budget and we don't have that in
We
place
have
right
a
now.
budget that we still working on. Y'all keep saying pass, but y'all won't pass the budget, so stop. Y'all have to do y'all job and stop kicking the can down the road. Stop, y'all gotta grow up. Like, stop keep saying that we're not gonna do this because we don't have a budget. Y'all don't hold the budget up, pass the budget. Other than that, we still operate off the old budget. So that means you have a budget in place to still do the will of the people and pay the bills. Because GA, for those that don't know, is a service department. So when you come and ask us to pay your light, your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rent, bury loved ones, or get medicine, that's what GA is all about. Food pantry, when you need food, residents, seniors, we deliver it to your house. That's what GA is about, what y'all missing, that when they sit here and say, well, we want to remove this, we don't want to pay that. We already gave you our word when you came here and saw us, and we said we're going to pay your light bill. Then they get up here and say, well, we ain't voting to pay nothing. They did that before, and guess what I mean? Still pay it, because at the end of the day, that is solely the supervisor. I pay anything in GA. Like, stop. But we get up here and do this show, because it's political theater for you guys. Okay? All right, go ahead, say what you're going to say, let's vote.
All right, excluding, I make a motion to pay the bills except the following items, 1, 14, and 43.
All right, Robert, what is the items? Since she don't want to read it to the record, what's the items, Carmen? What's the items? It's 3 items, I could have just read them. All right, what's it on not pay, Robert? Let's talk to the people.
All right, number 1, Power Works LLC, $8,745, tax refund software. Number 14, citation box and paper, $17,400, holiday boxes. 43, Power Works LLC, $9,100, software for tax refund.
So now y'all want to give the refund to the residents. They got a tax refund for getting our tax money back. That's under the GA department. Again, y'all ain't caught for that money, but that's what she just took out. The food boxes that you get the food in to give you the product. Y'all ain't caught for that either, huh? No? Okay. But these are the things that they do that's regularly, that we do every single month. Every month, the same things. But again, I keep telling y'all, wake up. It's election time. Because other than that, why would you remove things that are for the people? Food boxes for the people. And what else for the people? Tax refunds. Then all y'all property taxes go up. So when you want some of your money back, they want to stop software to give you your money back. Make it make sense. But okay, we'll play the game. That's all.
I have something to say. One, the first item I mentioned was paid on the credit card, and it was a part of the tax rebate. So the residents do deserve a tax rebate, but more importantly, we need to figure out our budget. We have to fix the deficiencies that we have. And yes, the budget is late, and so our goal is not to rush it, but to get it right. And we want to make sure that the entitlement programs that are functioning at the township are functioning at the highest. Are you done? Okay. We want to make sure that our entitlement programs are functioning at the highest capacity so that we can serve everybody in the township that needs the services. And more than that, I think we need a more moral and ethically, we need an obligation to the residents to be transparent and accountable. And if we focus on transparency and accountability and less on bingo, Excuse me, can you call her? She's out of order. Oh, that's your friend, so she can be out of order? That's your friend, so she can be out of order? That's your friend, so she
Settle down.
Right. Her people. She only wants order when it's not exactly. Can you call the meetings? Can you tell your people to calm down? Like you always tell everybody else? Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, more than I think we need to, maybe if we focus on accountability and transparency and less on bingo, then we'll have enough money to set aside to give the rebate program so that everyone in Thornton Township can benefit from the program and from the services at Thornton Township and not just people to show up to bingo. And so that's our goal. And then again, for the holiday boxes, it's not that we don't want the holiday boxes to not be printed, but again, we have an image ordinance that has not been in compliance. There are different departments that are still printing things with against the policy. Supervisor Heater's name is on a lot of things, and she knows that's against the image ordinance. And so I did reach out to them, asking them, can we see what would be printed? No one ever responded to me. If they did, I mean, at a later date, I didn't get it. But again, we just have to make sure that the things that we put in order, the laws that we put in place are being followed.
Y'all don't stop talking about it all. It's amazing that everybody's screaming transparency when we should have just been transparency a few minutes ago and told y'all the items they didn't want to pay, right? But they told y'all numbers. This is how slow a lot of people are. So with transparency, they should.
You're so childish and disrespectful. You're childish.
They should read out what they're doing up here, but they're not. They tell you numbers and then y'all okay with it. But all the things they're telling you is affecting you as residents. Secondly, as it relates to image, this is what I mean about my board. There's a lot of hate, jealousy, and envy amongst them towards their supervisor. They came and turned over the numbers here at Thornton Township. Let me remind you, Thornton Township, Frank Zuccarelli had this seat for 30 years, 29 to be exact. His name was on everything. You guys know, whoever the leader is, your name goes in place of their name. If you're the mayor, the supervisor, your name is the one that everyone sees for that town or city. So that's what I mean about hate and jealousy. Because nobody cared before when it was Frank. Did y'all make any noise? Did y'all say let's remove this person's name? Y'all made a fake ordinance to make it like y'all fake in charge. Y'all are not in charge of anything. So please stop with the antics when we come here to these board meetings. I am the leader for Thornton Township. I am the supervisor of Thornton Township. And I'm going to make sure y'all give me my respect and stop playing these games every time you come to me. Please put some respect on my name. Please put some respect on my name. Because all these games need to stop. When I came to Thornton Township, and let's be crystal clear, and I'm going to stand for this so you can hear me all the way in the back. When I came to Thornton Township, y'all had a $4.5 million deficit when I got here. $4.5 million deficit. Since me taking over, you have a surplus of $9.8 million today. Today. Surplus. But y'all don't talk about that. You don't do the news report that. Y'all need to report the facts and stop with the clickbait. I'm tired of that. So go get facts and everybody just stop sitting here just saying things that ain't true. I can't stand when people just get up here and lie and don't got no facts for what they're speaking of. People can give y'all a load of mess, but don't tell y'all the truth. And that's why I tell y'all, and I invite y'all, please come out to Township Talk tomorrow. Township Talk, we sit right here at this same very location. And we talk to residents. We give you evidence of everything that's going on here at Thornton Township. That's being accountable. That's showing you our books. That's showing you our numbers. Come here and learn about it. But y'all don't. Y'all come here for the show, but y'all don't come here and get the knowledge. That's why I say let me educate you. Let me school you. That's why I talk like that, because y'all don't come to the very one meeting that matters the most, where you can actually get the paperwork in your hand with facts, so that now you can go to correct people that got it wrong, that don't live in your communities but got something to say. So all I'm saying to you guys is, come and meet your supervisor. Come and meet the staff of Thornton Township. They did an awesome job. And Carmen knows that. So when she said and talk about they need to do a budget, they need to do their job. They're not doing their job. And they come telling you an excuse for why they ain't passing the budget. Our job, especially as being a trustee, is to pass the budget. That's it. They legislate. legislator, just so people understand the three branches of government, so y'all can get it right. I'm the executive branch. They're the legislative body. The legislative body does what? Write ordinances, pass a budget. That's it. They don't run the day-to-day. They got nothing to do with it, nothing else. And that's what we keep messing up on. People keep impeding on my powers, on my responsibility. So I just want to make sure I make that crystal clear and everybody can see me, hear me in the back about what's going on here at Thornton Township, because it's in a better place since I took office. Guaranteed.
I would like to say something.
That's the end of the discussion.
It's not been long.
No, there's still discussion going on. There's still this discussion.
So,
I need a couple facts.
I would like
I need a
to
couple
say
facts.
something.
We gonna move on.
Educate me, please.
We gonna move on.
Educate me,
Excuse me.
please.
I
Discussion's
would like
still
to
going
say
on.
something.
If I may, when,
Go ahead,
as it
Kyle.
goes to the tax refund project, can you tell us the cost of that and what's the time frame?
I can. If you want to show up tomorrow at Township Hall, I got it all on that at
So
Township
I'll take that as a
Hall.
no.
So please show up to
One of the
Township
reasons
Hall.
I ask is, first of all, we don't know the full amount. Second of all, I think it's inappropriate if it's not for this current year, which I've run this program, so I know there's no way to do it for this year. It would be next year, and there's a good possibility that you're not gonna be here. So that's time frame, we're not gonna do it.
So let me make you crystal clear to you, trustee Gonzalez. I guarantee you're not gonna get that seat. And in the words of his, I'm not gonna say it, but he's the you know what, that seat. So we will be working. You don't do nothing at the township. You don't vote for anything for your residents. You vote no to everything. And when I say everything, keeping the lights on here at the township building, making sure that people get fed. You vote no to everything. I guarantee you I will be here, because if y'all thought that I wasn't going to win, y'all wouldn't be doing all this media campaigning on me. Y'all wouldn't be doing all this negativity on me if y'all thought I wasn't going to win. But y'all know I am one with the people, and I'm going to come and I'm going to take the seat back. That part.
So no answer to your questions?
Let's move on. So
No
I would like
answers?
to say something
So let's
before we
move
move
on,
on.
guys.
No answers?
I would like to say something before we move on. She said something so important. She said that leaders take, she said she's a leader, and she said she's a supervisor.
Okay,
But
so-
real leaders take accountability and responsibility. They don't blame their staff for their horrible mistakes. And not only that, but respect is earned. Supervisor, you're out of order.
You out of order. You out of order.
Respect is earned, and it's not
General
demanded.
assistant.
Respect is demanded, not demanded.
All right, so now, there's a motion and a second to pay the general assistant fund. Please call the roll.
I need a second.
Carmen and Chris.
Second as read.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
supervisor.
Yes, but I'm still gonna make sure all the other things y'all gonna get, which is your food boxes and also the tax refund. We'll still move forward. All right, is there a motion to pay the road and bridge fund?
Motion.
Is that second?
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
supervisor Henry.
Yes. All right, next, is there a motion to approve the budget? And then where is the budget? Because you guys have not given anyone a budget. But is there a motion to adopt 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-009, the Thornton Township General Assistance Fund? Is there a motion? Transparency, huh? Accountability, huh? Okay, so y'all gonna pass it? All right, next, is there a motion to adopt 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-010 for Thornton Township General Fund? Is there a motion? No? My parents are budget people, huh? But they found out transparency. All right, next, is there a motion to approve the retainer agreement with LDS to represent Thornton Township officials in the case of Gerald Jones versus Thornton Township? Is there a motion? Hello? Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Okay, I'm gonna make a motion. Is there a second? No? Y'all don't want to protect the township? What we doing? I think you guys need a lawyer. I think you guys should consider making sure we are covered.
Second.
All right,
Second.
all right, been motion been second. Any discussion?
Yes, I have a question. Has any action or motions or anything taken place prior to approval tonight? There was something I forgot to bring up last meeting when we approved an attorney for some other things. It was brought to my attention that prior to us voting it, approving it, that there was action taken in court by the attorneys. So what I'm asking is if that is the case in any way here. In this case, has any action been taken prior to approval, whether it be a motion or a filing or anything along those?
Well, I don't know nothing about what you just said, but as it relates to Gerald Jones, you should know clearly about that. I'm assuming that's why Jerry's not here. That is trustee Jerry Jones' son. So you know, just like I know, I guess you want me to say it for the public, that he sued Thornton Township, and this is what I mean about them not doing their job, and basically he won a default because we didn't have legal counsel of $3 million. I tell y'all that because they keep on not getting counsel to protect the township. You got to protect the township. That's what it's about. I keep saying it. So how you in a default? How we didn't have legal counsel?
Can I be recognized, please, to say something? So the first time I ever heard about this case was when you put it on this agenda.
Okay, so why didn't you vote?
So you're saying that we got this information before he defaulted, we didn't get any information besides.
You got the information because y'all talk to the lawyer, just like I do. They'll out on him, has this, and you guys know every time we put somebody up here, you voted it down. And then we go and we get in default because we don't have a representation when they go to court. So here we go, hold on. So here we are again. So are you guys going to make sure we got counsel, we don't have coverage, what we doing so that we can go in court and get this removed for the $3 million that we owe this individual because we didn't have counsel? So are we gonna move forward with that or are we not? What we doing?
Was this on the agenda at some other time?
Are we gonna vote for this person or not?
I don't answer our question
right now. You should know that. If you wanted to answer, you can look at your agendas and you could have checked it out. So all I need to know,
Once again, there's no
it's too many games. It's the kids stuff that I'm
Was this
talking
on the
about.
agenda before?
Trustee,
It's a yes or no
do
question.
you want the township to be protected
Was
or
it on the
not?
agenda previous?
I just told you to check your agendas yourself.
So, again, you're not gonna answer the question.
I really don't care what y'all do. So you either gonna protect the township or you not. Protect the township or you not. That's all I'm here to do. So it's a motion. Are you motioning or what? What we doing?
Excuse me, are you the attorney?
Once we get the motion, hold on, you gotta once you get the
There's a
motion.
motion and a second. on the
Supervisor,
floor.
there's a motion and a second.
Prove it.
So this is the attorney, we can ask the attorney.
Okay, hold on, trust me, you don't run the meeting, you out of order.
Yes. There's currently on the floor a motion and a second to approve the retainer agreement with LDS. So when discussion is concluded, we have a roll call vote regarding that. There's counsel here from LDS who can probably answer some questions that the board may have.
All right, go ahead, LDS.
Good afternoon, Madam Supervisor, members of the board. There has not been a default judgment entered in this matter. The court has given the township and the independent until October 31st to file a responsive pleading, either an answer or a motion to dismiss. So there's no default at this time.
Okay, so where was that $3 million paperwork we got?
That matter was in court last week, but the judge put it over until the October 31st date.
Okay, so it got extended basically. So we got a default for $3 million, because I know I saw that because my team showed it to me, and now it's extended for the day. Okay,
That's correct.
well, there you got answer. So what we gonna do now?
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So, no, go ahead, Chris.
So I guess it kind of goes back to my previous question. So have you been working on this case already?
No, I have not, sir.
Okay. So that's because there was no representation
That's because we have not been retained, so I ethically cannot do it.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, okay. But so right now, there is not a default, like the supervisor had said.
That's correct, there is no default.
He just told you it was a default, hold on, let's back up. It was a default for $3 million. We got the paperwork, and we did not have anybody to represent the township. He just told you that he went in court and, well, got it pushed back, right?
No, actually, he just said he hasn't been in court.
If I
Go, go.
can clarify, the plaintiff's attorney filed what's called a default motion, which means that you were served and you didn't show up, and he asked for a $3 million judgment. I did not appear, but the judge continued it over to October 31st, and if you don't file something at that point, I assume that the plaintiff's attorney will file that motion again, and quite frankly, the judge might grant it.
So, in other words, you're saying if we wanted to table this until our October meeting, excuse me, can you guys keep it down so I can ask my question? As a supervisor, say we're conducting a meeting, but she never wants to put it in order when it's.
Oh, God, just
But
get
anyway,
it out, just get it out.
so will we have time to make a decision at the second board meeting, or the first board meeting in October?
Well, when would the board?
I think it's October 8th, I believe, is the second Tuesday.
I would think October 8th.
Why would we-
retain
why would we-
retain an attorney, whether myself or someone else? I would think within 3 weeks, they certainly could file some type of response. So the answer to your question is yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we doing? What y'all? It's a motion and second, call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. All right, moving on, approval of upcoming events for senior services. Is there a motion to approve the Harvest Roundup located in California City? And is there a motion? All right, is there a motion?
Motion.
Second. Then motion and second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve the holiday senior events? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been, motion second, call the roll. Motion second, call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. All right, next on the agenda is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation of Keith Freeman's credit card and Carmen Carlisle use of said card? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to say, unlike Supervisor Henry, I am happy to talk about any investigation. I welcome any investigation about any expenditure in Thornton Township's finances. I have no problem in sitting down and talking to an investigator about any of the purchases I made on behalf of Thornton Township or Supervisor Henry and the multiple trips I booked for her, the expensive, the hotel suites, the first class flights, the expensive dinners, you know, the different amenities that she received that were provided to her on behalf of Thornton Township residents, and yes, as she stated, I was her assistant, so I was on many of those trips. I was told by her to make sure she had 2 trips booked a month, nothing under 3 or 4 days, and I think that anybody who wants to know, any investigator who asks any question should have any information about any trip, including but not limited to the shirts, the paraphernalia, and flyers, and the promotional items that have been paid for with her face and her image on it by Thornton Township, details about her transportation, the travel plans, information about her security that she demanded to go with her everywhere she went. I welcome any investigation into any expenditure involving Tiffany Hilliard and Keith Freeman's credit card. And I'm sure that Keith Freeman will also be happy to answer any questions about this too, because again, we're open to being honest and transparent about anything that we've done for Thornton Township. And not to mention that Tiffany Hilliard wasn't the only person that benefited, but you know, Mr. Woods was there and many other people was there at those trips. And I'd be happy to discuss any of this about to anybody. And again, I think since we're talking about it, Lori Lightfoot did such a great job in Dalton. I would welcome her to kind of do the same thing here at Thornton Township. So yes, I would like to have an investigation. I'll sit down and answer any question about any trip I booked on behalf of Supervisor here as her assistant, yes.
Okay. All right, so let me make sure that I got this correct. You was not my assistant here at Thornton Township, so why are you using Thornton Township credit card? So that's number one. Number two, let's talk about your entanglement with Keith Freeman. Let's open the door so everyone knows what's going on here at Thornton Township. If we're gonna tell it, we're gonna tell the truth. If we're gonna tell it, we want you to tell it and shine it up. Because at the end of the day, all these lies and all these things, people like to backpedal, right? And say that people said this and people did that, and that's fine. I'm used to it. You at the top. So when you at the top, you get all these bums looking for crumbs, attacking you every time. And it's sad because she went on a trip, Keith Freeman went on a trip, and everybody want to attack people. Well, what did y'all do on a trip? Please, inquire your minds, don't to nothing, please tell me. So all I'm saying to everybody is, stop trying to make it like it's something bad, and I just want to clear it up for those that don't understand. We have a budget for travel. I've said this several times. Y'all can keep on putting in the cameras on the news. Everyone travels. We even for other towns, just to show you that every single person travels in their communities. And when you go, you should learn something, because at the end of the day, you have to educate yourself on how to run government and what to do as it relates to government. And it's said that people have to take it and twist it for bad because people frown because they didn't go on the trip, or they got attitude about it, or whatever the reason may be. But at the end of the day, it is a budget for travel. So people need to stop trying to make it like it's something someone did wrong, because that's not the case. So now we're going to.
Excuse me, I have something to say.
You just said,
And I'm going to say something else for still discussing. She don't hear what I gotta say, because it's the truth.
What do you got?
After Chris, I would like to be recognized.
Go ahead, Chris.
I have two questions. I don't know if this was just put on here so you can showboat, but who's providing the service and how much is it gonna cost?
Well, just like we're gonna do everything else that's on the agenda, we're gonna put it out for bid. And we're gonna make sure we do it the right way,
Shouldn't
so
that
that
have been done
someone
already?
can actually come in and say,
Shouldn't that have been done already?
hey,
Once
First,
again, we're doing
first we
stuff
gotta get
backwards.
approval so we can move forward, right? Make up
Oh,
your
no, we
mind.
gotta get
You gotta go get
information
it first
first.
and put it on, let me ask
Realistically,
you.
we should have
Trustee,
numbers
let
in
me
front of
ask you,
us.
just ask me a question,
We should have
right?
numbers in front of
First,
us,
you just ask me to put
realistically.
things on the agenda so it can be transparent. When I do put it on the agenda, then it's the opposite. Well, why you
Not
put it on
having
your
boxes,
first?
not
Why you put it out for
transparency.
bid first? Which one y'all want me to do? I am getting confused.
Give us numbers.
Excuse me, I would like to say something. The initial agenda, that was funny. I know this is put on the agenda because of our closed session item. So when we got the original agenda, this wasn't on there. But when she saw what we put for closed session, she added this, which again, I'm open to any investigation about anything I did as her assistant. But as her assistant, one thing she always said to everybody who worked for her, and there's a bunch of people that can attest to you. When you work for Tiffany, you work for her brand. You don't work for an entity. That's what she always told us. So I was demanded to work 7 days a week, almost 18 to 20 hours a day. And I'll get a chance to talk about that. That's not the time or place, but for her to sit here and say that, I wasn't her assistant and why I spending money on behalf. Excuse me, who are you? Who are you? Security, can you please do something about her? Stop. Security, call your people to order, Supervisor. Just need you to call your people to order. No, you stop, have her stop. No, again, we're still in discussion. Right, you don't want the truth to come out, that's why you want to end discussion, because you know what the truth is.
Trustee, stop.
Right, no, you stop, I'm in discussion.
Call her up, trustee.
You don't want to know the truth, that you're a very evil person, and guess what, you will be exposed. None of the dark comes to light.
Go ahead,
Remember that.
trustee.
Remember that.
Supervisor Henry.
Hi.
Trustee Carlisle.
I'm sorry, what are we voting on? Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Next, is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigation on all departments and all audits dating back to 10? Okay, guys. Okay. Is there a motion to conduct a forensic audit / investigations on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years? Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Okay, I motion. Is there a second? All right, what we doing? All right, what we doing? What we doing? 10 years? Nobody wanna go back? What we doing? Cause y'all can still 10 within them 10 years. So what we doing?
Everybody quiet?
Are we going? Are we going? What we doing, trustees? Trustees. We got a minute for 3, a minute for 10 years. So do mine and do the previous. So do everybody here. That's why I said all departments. All departments. So,
Once again, this is just showboating. Shouldn't be showboating.
Okay, show up. Okay, show up. I'm trying to tell y'all what they don't want y'all to find out. You need to audit everything. She just gave a speech, right? About one person. But she gave a speech about everybody here in Thornton Township. I've been telling y'all since I got here that they've been stealing. I've been telling y'all all these things, but they won't audit it. Audit 10 years back, and you gonna get your truth, people. Y'all want the truth, right? Board members, vote for 10 years back on audits. Vote for 10 years back on audits. 10 years back on audits. Now y'all quiet. Quiet as church members. I can't hear nothing. They ain't saying peace. What y'all got? Are we gonna motion back 10 years? What y'all have? What y'all have? That's what I want to know. What y'all have? Who y'all protect? Who y'all protect? Please tell me. Because you just gave a speech and said, hey, I'm open to investigation. I think they should investigate everything. Did we not just say that? That's what she just said, right? I told she lies all the time. If that's the case,
You lie all the time.
and you just said that you're gonna do everybody and everything, please, motion it up. I made the motion, somebody make the second to investigate everything in Thornton Township 10 years back. Let's go. Let's do it right now. 10 years back. Trustee Gonzalez, can I get a second? If I can't get a second, you don't want to audit everything here in the township, every department? 3 years, go back. You go back, do 10 years. Do 10 years.
I amend the motion to go back 3 years.
Go back 10 years. Go back 10 years.
Go to straight session.
No, go 10 years back.
Session.
Go 10 years back.
Do it now. Do it now.
So do 10 years.
3 years.
You just want to do 3 and not 10? You just want to do 3 and not 10? Why you don't want to do 10 years? I really want to know, why don't you want to do 10 years?
What is the point of 10 years? I mean, because this was just
What's the reason why you don't want to do 10 years? Go ahead. Wow. Why you want to say, okay, I'll make sure to do 5. Do 5.
Once again,
Do
come
five.
up with
No,
some
no, no, no,
facts.
do
How much is it
five.
gonna cost? Who's
Do
doing it?
5. Do 5.
Be a leader, come up with
Do
some facts. Who's
5.
doing it?
Trustee.
How much is it gonna cost?
Trustee, do 5.
How much is it gonna
Do
cost?
5.
How much is it
Do
gonna
5
cost?
years.
This isn't, let's make a deal.
It is. Do 5 years.
3 years.
Do 5. Because I think you should do 10 years, but obviously y'all see they had some. I keep trying to tell y'all, but y'all ain't listening to me. So, okay, call the roll. Call the roll. Let's go. Call the roll. Call the roll. It don't matter. They say 3, I'm still going to do 10. So, go ahead. Call the roll.
He does exactly what you want.
So hang on, everybody. There was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years. There was no second to that motion. Subsequently, there was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 3 years, I believe. And that was seconded, I believe. Is that correct?
I didn't hear the second.
I second it. Okay.
So that was seconded. There's time for discussion, and then there will be a roll call vote on that.
All right. Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. Okay, moving on. Next is approval of ordinance related to establishing a okay, hold on guys. A whistleblower protection policy for Township, Cook County. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Okay, so just so y'all understand what the whistleblower act is. We do not trump state. State trump state. State trumps any laws that we make or govern here. So again, people put this on here for political theater. At the end of the day, you guys can go be a whistleblower right now if you want to, just blow the whistle. So with that being said, on here, making an ordinance, I just think that you are just wasting money because you're just making ordinances that already exist at the state level. So I just want to put into record the state whistleblower. So for those that want to do, blow the whistle. Please reach out. Here you go. Just so you know, this is the Whistleblower Act. For anybody that wants to blow the whistle, we don't have to actually make an ordinance. Just so you know, you can just blow the whistle. That's all you gotta do, blow the whistle. So there you have it. 740. ILCS 174/15, that's the Whistleblower Act. There you have it. So I'm just saying, when people make laws and things of that nature, it's just pointless because it's already a state law. All right, so it's been motioned and second, call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No. Okay, so motion fails. Again, you want to blow the whistle? Here you go right here. Motion did not pass. I keep telling you, let me educate you. You're going to learn from it. You're going to learn today, though. Today, you got to have 3. All right, so next is a motion to direct the township attorney to send nation builders a cancellation/void notice. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
There a motion second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to start off by saying this one thing. There's a very dangerous line between collecting data and electioneering. So I know back in July, I reached out to Supervisor Hinger asking about the Nation Builder software. So with Nation Builder software, it's used often in campaigns. It's used for other things, but often in campaigns. And what I asked for was a contract agreement with Nation Builder, a comprehensive explanation of how the software functions in its current applications, contact information from the representative at Nation Builder. I asked for the mission and objectives for the program, the specific roles and objective of the call center. I asked for all walk sheets utilized by the outreach team during neighborhood canvassing. I asked for call sheets from the phone bank, scripts that were employed by the phone bank, a comprehensive list of all employees within the outreach program, those working canvas in the neighborhoods, asked for hours, and I was never given that information. So I did put in a FOIA request that they sent back, said that it was burdensome, so they didn't respond to that FOIA request, but they did send me the Nation Builder contract, which I reached out and asked, was this presented to the board? And the response was no, and then the board and of course we didn't because it wasn't even presented to us, but I do want to read a part in the Nation Builder contract that was just a little concerning. It said, voter contact tools, including turf cutting, precinct assignments, printable walk sheets, call sheets, household mailing lists, list exports, gamification tools, including leadership and customizable virtual points. One, I have a question for Robert. Did we purchase any voter rolls with Nation Builder? And was the outreach responsible for knocking on doors, providing them with propaganda, highlighting Supervisor Henry? Because again, if you have an outreach department, there's no need to target voters. And what Nation Builder does is it targets voters. And again, if we're outreaching, let's knock on everybody's door. And so those are my questions that I have answered, and I think that's why this contract should be void, because it was not presented to the board. And the cost was $67,016, and I think they got a discount for signing by 9/30/2023. It was 30% discount, which brought the totals of $47,233.20.
All right, any more discussion? All right, call the roll and let's move forward.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No. All right, next. Is there a motion where it say discussion and possible action related to the creation of the accountability department?
Motion.
What is this? What is this accountability department creation? What are y'all doing? 'Cause we don't have anything in our package. Stop. You didn't send it to the attorney.
The attorney has it.
You guys give things to the clerk, and the clerk sends it to everybody. It's not in our package, you don't have it. So what is it?
So the accountability department is something that we feel is necessary at the township. I feel like we're lacking the accountability, and I think based on what's going on in the climate of things, I think it would be very important to have people that focuses on accountability, that's separate and independent of the supervisor's office. I have been reaching out to people at the state level to see if they can, assist us with creating that department, and even reached out to Senator Harris's community affairs manager to see if he'd be willing to do a summit and host it here at the township to be able to talk and answer questions for any resident that may have questions. But again, accountability is what's lacking. That's our goal as trustees, to make sure that everybody has to be accountable for the things that are going on in the township. So, yeah. So we're in the process of implementing it. We don't have to think it's important just to let the community know what direction we're going in. And so you all informed on the direction that the board is going. So we are working on implementing accountability and ethics department.
So y'all heard her say Napoleon Harris, so there your puppets. Always pay attention to the people that's in the back that you don't see, that's actually got the puppets up here that got the strings. So it's said because know nothing about this, and why didn't you reach out to other people related to this? So basically, we're gonna move forward. You call the roll on this, and I just think you guys should look more into other avenues, because the other avenues. Okay, all right.
If I may, to be clear, what's the actual motion that's been presented? Because it's unclear to me.
We're gonna create an ordinance to, this is a motion to create the accountability department.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No. All right, next, discussion and possible action related to the establishment of a new salary ordinance for elected officials of Thornton Township. All right.
Motion.
Second.
Slow down, slow down. All right, so it's been motioned and second, any discussion?
Yes, so right now, there is a longevity system in place which incentivizes elected officials to stay in their seat longer, but what we're looking to do is make it more equitable and suitable where anybody can have the drive and the desire to run. And so again, we're working on creating this. It's not in place, but again, we just want to be transparent with the community. We'll have that hopefully at the next board meeting in October to set that salary ordinance in place.
Okay, so,
So I think your motion, trustee, should be to table this matter to the next regular board meeting. Is that what your motion is?
Well, it's just discussion because we don't have it in place yet, so we just wanted the community to know, so we can table it until the next board meeting, but we are moving to create this ordinance.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
all right, so why are you guys creating another ordinance which we did one? So why are we doing it? Okay, guys, calm down, guys. Okay, so trustee, why are we creating another ordinance when we already have one in place? That you guys prepared. Trustee?
That ordinance benefited you, and we're not trying to benefit you. We want to do what's right for the residents of Thornton Township.
Oh, they benefit me, okay. I'm glad you saw that. Here she go, lying again, so let me show you. I've always told you guys, do your research. Make sure you check and see what everybody's doing, what's going on, because people like to just say things up here that's untrue. And in the news run untrue statements, I don't appreciate that. So let me give y'all some facts. Remember, this news you can use right here. So, when I say, what's the date? November 28th, to be exact, of 2023. Ordinance came up as related to salaries, right? And when I say it passed, everybody voted for it. It's the ordinance. And she said it was just to benefit me. I told you it's just a hate fest up here. It's just hate, jealousy, and envy. That's all up here. It's just hate, jealousy, and envy. That's all it is with them against me. Because that's why they put things in place, right? So when the ordinance came up, Frank Zuccarelli, let me take it down memory lane before I get to that. Frank Zuccarelli and them had a ordinance, and I'm gonna give you the date so you can go and check it out. They had an ordinance that was dated, April 6th of 2021 was this ordinance. And this tells you how much the supervisor makes. It tells you the assessor, the clerk, the highway commission, and the trustees. So make sure y'all follow what I'm gonna tell you. First term for supervisor was at $57,000. The 8th term was $202,000, just so you know. So Frank been here that long. That was his salary, right? And then you go down to the township assessor. The first term is $29,000, and then the 8th term is $101,000. The township clerk, the first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. The highway commissioner, the first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. And the trustees, the first term is $11,000, $11,000, and the 8th term is $41,000. Now that's the money, so y'all know. So each year, or each term, it goes up. So the ordinance, because they was complaining about money here, right? Meaning the board of trustees. So we all got together, that's why they all voted for it. That's why I'm saying I gotta say the truth. They all complained. But what the news never told you, why everybody was attacking me with the salary that I hold, which was inherited, right? I inherited Frank Zuccarelli's salary. I didn't make the numbers up, I didn't do anything. So all I did was put my same salary in the ordinance along with the board of trustees, the clerk, the commissioners, highway commissioner, and also the assessor. Up on here, I just told them to make $11,000, right? The trustees went up to $42,000. That's the part they leave out in the news when they only talk about your supervisor. So you can understand the ordinance benefited everybody, because people saying it's just for me. No, it was for everybody, right? Because they want their money to go up. So with that being said, let me tell you their salaries. Jerry Jones, his salary is $19,000. Highway commissioner, $30,000. Cassandra, that's the assessor, $53,000. The clerk, Wells, $17,000. Ray Evers, $11,000. Chris Gonzalez, $11,000. Tiffany, meaning me, supervisor, $202,000. Carmen Carlisle, $34,000. So Carmen took an appointed seat, so she had the highest. Paid salary due to Joyce Washington passing. She received her salary. Again, we inherit people's salaries, but that is the truth of how the salary ordinance go. But no one tells you that, because they just point fingers, but they don't give you all of the fingers, but they don't give you all of the meat. That's why I tell y'all to read. I tell you, if you put it in there and you don't read, you will never know the truth. And this is what it is if you read the ordinance in its entirety. And it tells you everything about everybody's salary. Okay, guys? Okay, you out of order.
I think you need to read a little more. It also says that if a new supervisor comes in, that drops considerably.
Correct, in the old ordinance.
Oh,
Correct.
you forgot that.
So hold on, no. In the old ordinance, not the new one. So hold on. Get it right, Chris. Get it right. So in the old ordinance, just so y'all know, if anybody would have ran against Frank Zuccarelli, y'all salary would have dropped to $57,000. No matter what, anybody that would have ran against Frank Zuccarelli and say Frank would have lost, it would have dropped to $57,000. But they'll tell y'all that. I already explained how we did our ordinances. It's all right here. But I just wanted to give y'all some information so you can understand how the South ordinance works, how it went, give you some more facts to go with what's being said as relates to the ordinance here at the
I'd like to say something else about the salary ordinance.
Hold on. Go ahead. So if you want the information, just make sure you can FOIA these ordinances. One is 23-004, and the other one is 20-R-007 is a resolution. So you can FOIA these if you want information so you can understand what's going on with the salary rates. And it's just shocking that now the trustees want to change the ordinance again just to benefit whoever's their puppet master, so that you can put salaries in place, that was already in place. Because like I said, their salary went from 11,000 to 42,000. And that's the part no one ever talks about, because all y'all focus on is the supervisor who inherited the salary that was given to me. And I just want to make that crystal clear for those that don't understand what's going on.
So I would like to say something else about the salary ordinance. So we repealed the other one because, again, yes, we did inherit the salaries we have based on the people that passed away. And there's the piece. But I want to say that Supervisor Hager, the way that the other one was created was she got to keep the salary that she inherited, and everybody else who ran against her, anybody else wanted, they would drop to $25,000. So what we did is we made it equitable. So everybody, it doesn't matter if you run or in the sitting seat or you're running and you win, everybody gets the same salary. We made it, again, equitable because there needs to be some equity across the board.
Okay,
So
so
that's
she
what,
say that.
that's what we did as a board.
Okay, and that's fine. She did it, but she didn't do it for everybody. Because no matter what, y'all stayed at 42. So stop lying. Y'all stayed at 42. It never dropped. The only person that dropped was supervisor. Your salary stayed at 42,000. So tell the truth.
Also,
Y'all
for the
just say
record,
things and ain't got it right.
these are salaries that go forward, meaning we don't receive this now. It takes effect today.
That's
Whether
what we
they're
say.
old or people get reelected or not, or a new person comes in, they get these salaries. That's why we do it now. We're not doing it for ourselves.
Right,
It's
so-
based on whoever may come in or.
So
So
exactly.
it's making it sound like it starts today or
When
something
you
like that.
guys
That's not the
repeal-
case.
When you guys repealed the ordinance, remember? At the state level, Thaddeus Jones, state rep, and also Napoleon Harris. They went at the state level, pushed it through a people to basically take the salary back anyway. So like I said, when you come to this level, all y'all doing is things for clickbait. That's it, because it wouldn't matter. It's already removed. There's nothing else you can do. You can write an ordinance all day long, but at the state level, I keep telling y'all this, we don't trump state. So whatever you put in place does not matter. So whatever the state level is that they broke is what it will be, no matter what they say up here. And that's the part that everyone's missing as well.
What they wrote was saying you can't do what you wanted to do.
No, they did not write that. They wrote an ordinance, basically a law about the salary. That's what they wrote. And I recited this at the last meeting, but I guess I'll bring it back to show the residents once again. All right, enough of this, moving on. All right, are we voting to table this? Are y'all voting to table it?
We're not, we're gonna create an ordinance.
Right, the lawyer just told you to table it to the next meeting. Just give me that advice.
Okay, you can relax and calm down and talk.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just telling you what it is.
Be an adult, be respectful. We
Like, stop, you so messy.
Right.
Clark, what is it a motion in the second? It is, I call it wrong.
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Hager? Supervisor Hager?
No. Hey, stop with all that. Stop that. All right, okay, guys. Okay, next on the agenda, a motion to approve the tip district. Okay, guys, stop. No, order, guys. Security. Okay, guys. All right, is there a motion? All right. Okay. All right, next, is there a motion to approve the TIF extension support letter for the Village of Lansing? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? Is there a second? All right, man, motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Hager?
Yes. All right, next, is there a motion to request that the supervisor appoint separate counsel within the next 90 days, of the following cases? Thrash, Jones, Lawrence, and Dewey. Is there a motion?
I would like to make an amended motion, just striking Jones. We got advice from the attorney earlier that we can strike that case, so it would just be A, C, and D. That,
Okay, you out of order, please stop.
correct.
So
So again, A, B, and C are the motions that we request that the supervisor
guys,
take separate counsel for.
Okay, so, repeat that.
A, C, and D are the ones that we are motioning, for you to retain separate counsel for.
Okay, and why are you guys motioning for me to retain separate counsel? All right.
We just feel like it's, the interest of the supervisor and his, residents don't align. And if she is deemed liable for these matters, we feel that she should be responsible for it, and not the township. So that's why we think you should seek separate counsel.
All right, so let me explain something to y'all. At the end of the day, I am the body, right? I am Thornton Township, I'm the head. So with that being said, I will be represented. I don't care what they say up here or have an attitude about me being represented. Any other mayor, any other supervisor are always represented. And I keep telling you guys, you cannot sit here and let people attack the township. I am the township. So for you to get up here and say, hey, that I'm not going to be represented, I'm not going to have counsel, lady, you out of order. Let me finish. You are out of order. So for you guys to sit here and think that I'm not going to be represented and you guys going to be represented, it's not fair. At the end of the day, legal is legal, counsel is counsel. We are in court and you gotta have legal representation. I've been saying this since day one, and I will have representation for myself in my capacity as supervisor of Thornton Township. So I'm gonna let y'all know that will happen. So, Colorado.
There are individual cases, cases where you're being sued individually, and I feel like the township should have to represent you individually.
Trustee, but
I have it right here.
Let me educate you. That's why
I have it right here.
As it relates
Black and
to
white.
me and myself, I have my own legal counsel, right? But as it relates to me and my capacity, that's where y'all get it twisted at. I am supposed to have legal counsel. I'm supposed to have legal counsel here at the Thornton Township, like y'all have legal counsel in your capacity, because they're suing in my capacity as supervisor. So stop with the nonsense, guys. Please stop.
Okay, I can read this into record because I have something from the attorney. It said, with regard to Larry Lawrence versus Township, there's a case number. We would represent all defendants, Thornton Township and Tiffany Hilliard and Keith Freeman in their individual capacity. Dwayne Thrash versus Thornton Township, we would again be representing the three same defendants. However, Hilliard and Freeman are being sued in their individual and official capacities. We're not saying we're not gonna allow you to have defense in your official capacity, but we don't feel like we should, pay for your individual representation.
Again, and I don't disagree with that. You got Freeman on that team. So, at the end of the day, I stand on what I just stated. I am a supervisor township. I will have counsel. As you can see, I'm not gonna not have counsel, not coverage, because of the hate y'all have for me. So y'all can hang that up. So call the roll, and let's move forward.
I need a second.
Are you seconding, Chris? What you doing?
Yeah, it's a second already.
Sorry, that's it. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No to the no. So that's your answer. So it does not pass. I keep educating you on, you still ain't getting it. At the end of the day, I do want to say this too, because I see y'all did not pull out Jerry Jones as well, because he's getting sued by his son, Gerald Jones. So Thornton Township should not be representing him, right, because it's conflict of interest. I just want to point out things that you guys are not saying, but you guys are allowed to go through because you want to vote for whatever you want to vote for. But I just want to make sure that that is in the record. All right, next on the agenda, we got supervisor report. Okay, so you guys know that I love the people and I love being amongst the people. I appreciate you guys always coming out to all events, all different things that's going on here at Thornton Township. Despite what haters said, despite what the trustees said not to do, we still had Big Bingo. Big Bingo was a huge success. You guys still came out in numbers, so I appreciate you. And I love the fact that you guys had a blast and you was able to benefit from the food and all the things that we had down here for you. And thank you for coming out today. It was located here in Thornton Township, and it was from 4 to 7 p.m. And we have an upcoming event tomorrow, which is Township Talk. It will be here in the lower level again, and it starts at 5 p.m. So again, I keep telling y'all, if y'all really want to learn what the township does, if you want to learn from department heads, and see what it is that you're missing, that you got information, you're gonna come here and get the information. We have the finance director here as well, so if there's anything for finances, he can answer them. And there's normally a cordial gathering, but again, if you only about 5 to 10 people come, y'all don't come for the knowledge, but y'all come for the mess. So all I'm saying is come for the information so that you can learn what's going on in the township from the people that actually run the township. So I just want to point that out, and then I got a video to show you guys. Are you ready? Okay, which one first? Yeah, let's go. So I want to show y'all the things that they're trying to shut down. Big Bingo is always a lot of fun. We make videos to showcase the things that we do here at Thornton Township. So I want to show you the video for Big Bingo. Stop recording. You need to stop recording. Stop making mess. Alright, so this is Big Bingo, and that's what we do down here. This is what Conley got a problem with, Chris got a problem with. But Bingo is known really tons of people. As you can see, residents come from all over, all 17 of our cities come out. And then residents will tell you about how to feel about Bingo.
There's nothing that I would not rather put through the hearing. And I love Tiffany. So I just want to thank her for having this. I thank her for all the staff members. I just thank her. This is a lesson for seniors to get out and do the things that we do.
Because I'm a person with cancer and I have an aortic aneurysm and basically I just stay in the house. But this gives me a reason to get up and come out more than just one of doctor's appointments. And it's so nice and it's so pleasant and everybody is so courteous and it's just a pleasure to get out and not just sit at home.
Alright, so that's an example of what we do down here. Big Bingo. Go ahead to the next one. This is another Big Bingo that we normally have. So as you can see, every time it's always live, always packed. News, you catching that? That's what you can use. So this is what goes on down in Big Bingo. Everyone's happy. Everyone getting along. Everybody's singing, dancing. That's the stuff people mad about and don't like.
It gives them someplace to go for at least one day a month. It keeps them in hospital. They didn't see it a long time. And I used to get about all my problems. And maybe I would, but I'm happy for the people that win.
All right, that's Big Bingo. All right, now this one is really, really dope. I think Tanika did a great job. This is our GA video, and this showcases what we do at Thornton Township.
General Assistance and the Food Center in Harlem. General Assistance is a temporary assistance for men and women who are in transition, going back to the workplace or on medical leave from their jobs. Our mission is to help them transition back into the workforce. We have General Assistance, which is designed for single individuals with no income, not eligible for any of the government agency. We also have our resource side of General Assistance, food pantry, as well as our assistant in trying to help them with their food stamps and the Department of Human Services, as well as unemployment. And then we also have CETA, homeless prevention, and Salvation Army. They come to us to get themselves together to go back into the workforce. Several of our clients had degrees, but like anything else in life, we hit a stumbling block, or, at that time, we exhausted all other avenues. General assistance is to that place where you kind of regroup and rebalance and look at some things differently. And then we try to assist the clients by offering our job program, going back to school, other resources that will help them gainfully go back and get employment. Supervisor Henry has exposed us to more residents in the community. Marketing skills is out of this world. We were probably a 2080 township, with 20% of the people knew about us, 80% did, because the first thing people said, I didn't know who existed, I didn't know who existed. But now she's definitely turned our exposure to the people over to 80-20. With the billboards, with the flyers, with the advertising on television, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, we have been exposed to more families throughout our community, which now more people have come on the roads or inquire about the different programs that we have. She's willing to offer different things that we offered it, but we didn't advertise it the way she advertised. We kind of was reserved with some things, but she's putting it out there. This is our job, is to help people. A lot of people come in and say, I didn't know. And she has definitely put us on the map to be and see about more people. If they come in and they find out they're not a part of Thornton Township, and we send them to their township, then they have the township say, well, we offer something, but not that much. Or we do this, but we don't do that. So now they're coming into the fold. Hey, we need to start utilizing our funds in a different manner, good, bad, or indifferent. We've always been the Napa model throughout the south suburbs, including the whole state. We are one of the largest townships in the whole state of Illinois. We have exuded excellence in our leadership. We have exuded excellence in our services, and our residents are well received, and they do compliment us on the services that we provide for them. Our whole goal is to get our clients back to work, but also the program does work, and that is evidence from our employment that we have hired here in Thornton Township, qualified men and women that came to the program and show now in leadership, so it does work.
Congratulations to Nick, you did a great job, girl. Okay, media, is that it? No. Okay, so we have a short call. EB residents, and we let them come and showcase their special recipe, and then we make that item and we give products out on Friday. So this Friday, you can get a fresh produce box from us of whatever that item is that we're gonna cook this Wednesday. So this Wednesday, that next episode will showcase, I think it's burgers and tacos. This young lady, she did meatloaf. So we just wanna show you a brief thing, because I think it's like, how long is it, 2 minutes? Go ahead, No, go ahead, with the video.
Okay.
I wanted to take ground. So if you're interested, all you have to do is sign up online, and you'll come in and showcase what our food pantry does. And these we get ground beef, things of that nature. And she did really, really good.
But this tad bit of steak, like that. whole pack, the entire pack, seasoning into the ground.
You got your fancy team, that's red.
Sorry, Mom. Yes, so look, I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs. Okay.
And then she utilized word crumbs. So y'all do it
Of course, you cannot make a vehicle without Worcestershire sauce.
That's gonna be the big guys. That's it. And these, you can watch on Township Facebook page. And I believe on the website.
Into our mix.
Everybody does it different, as you can see.
Add like that. I'm gonna do a little slap you.
Just slap them up. Ooh, watch out now.
Yeah. Please. Keep it from being dry.
So how long have you been a Thornton Township?
I've been Thornton Township resident.
Oh, wow, so I like you.
I love it.
Love it.
I love all the different,
So we just gonna write that one, because we still got a long way to go to leave though. You can go to the other one. And this is the last one, the 6 days in the park. Just want to show you kind of what we do here at Thornton Township. It's for our youth and family events. This was Vernon. And basically they just showcase activity, the love with community, the unity part. And they, of course, they did face painting, of course, and the babies love to dance and play, so there you go. And that's our youth. We hire our youth every single year. My report, supervisor report. Again, if you want to come tomorrow, you can come and talk with us. We will be here starting at 5 p.m. for Township Talk. Last but not least on the agenda is 2 items. We cannot go in closed session for this. I don't know who made that agenda for them, but they have to discuss this out in open. So the next one is discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator to investigate the Township's outreach department to include investigations related to outreach department findings, expenditures, contracts, independent contractors, contracts for other goods and services, staff, employees, and management of outreach department and its finances. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No. All right, next is discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator and or a forensic auditor to audit and investigate the use of certain grant money and possible township funds related to the township at-risk program, including but not limited to how, where, and by whom the grant funds and township funds were used to support this and other similar programs. Is that motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? Motion second. Discussion? All right, call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No. All right. So the reason why no, just so people are crystal clear, we just voted to have audit of every department. So there's no need to point anybody out because all of them are audited. So there's no point to do something separate is the reason for my no, because I already agreed to audit everything and everyone. So that's what I'm at with that. And as it relates to the at-risk youth program, that already has been audited about 4 times already through the state level. So for us to pay for another audit, don't make no sense to me. So I just want to point it out because everybody playing politics, well, I call it politics. With the residents because they do an audit. And y'all know state don't give you money without auditing your books and auditing you. So we did do that when we first came in. Next is, well, that's closed session. If you want to go in closed session for this employee, do y'all go in closed session or not? All right, so is there a motion to go in closed session for personnel?
I make a motion to do public comment first, and then we'll go into
Of course
motion
you will,
about,
of course we will. I got this.
item C.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
All right.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. So as you can see, public comment is next, so I don't know why she said all that. So if you sign the sheet, you have 3 minutes to address the body. This is called public comment. She will call your name as you sign in, and you can address us. 3 minutes. And please be respectful of people in the crowd. This is their opinion, this is what they feel, this is what they want to say. Do not go back and forth with anybody at the podium, just let them say what they want to say for 3 minutes. All right, thank you.
Michael Smith?
First one to ask the question, who created this agenda? This agenda is an agenda that I've never seen as an elected official. It's very lengthy. The whole items are all put out of order. Just something to just say, you guys should seek legal counsel before you put together an agenda like this. Second, Senate Bill 2966 was passed by Senator Napoleon Harris. It deals with township salaries. You can look up that bill. Again, Senate 2966. It's already designated. All salaries are to stay in place. You can't change it.
Thank you.
And if you know, Illinois state statute, as the supervisor said, it trumps anything that you create or do here. Another thing, I think that it is a good thing that we go back 10 years. When you talk about the things that were done here in Thornton Township, I afforded it myself. You talk about people furnishing their houses with TVs from Thornton Township, with Thornton Township credit cards. Need to be investigated. You talk about the comp time that's been paid out by Thornton Township. It needs to be investigated. You talk about the raises. Needs to be investigated. All of these things happened under the previous administration. I have called around and asked other townships, do you guys give bonuses? Do you pay out comp time? Do you allow your employees to furnish their whole houses with township funds? Not only that, you talk about the gas, okay? A lot of employees were filling up other family members' cars with gas. Come on, we need that. We need an investigation, okay? Let's also talk about the different programs that was already in existence here in Thornton Township. But let's talk about the expense part of it. How the supervisor programs has cost less than what Frank Zuccarelli said. We don't want to talk about that, but we need to talk about it. But it's a shame on us as individuals that only come to this meeting because y'all think that this is the group that's going to vote. I encourage you to go throughout Thornton Township. And if you go throughout Thornton Township and you actually talk to the residents, they think you guys have a serious problem. Because they are going to elect their supervisor again. I'm going to say this.
That's your 3 minutes.
That in order of doing a smear campaign, how you beat an opponent or how you beat your opponent is in the street. So I say, get to the street. Get to the street.
Deborah Reeves?
Just make sure you come up there for everybody like that.
Is it Deborah? Deborah Reeves?
Hello, everyone. Y'all waiting on me to say something? Okay, so what I would like to say is that all y'all come and bombard this meeting, this is for the audience. Y'all are messy as hell. Y'all want to help heckle Tiffany every time, or when somebody heckle that one, y'all wanna defend her. That one is heckling. It don't matter who the hell we heckle. So if we're gonna come to the meetings and heckle, let's heckle every damn body. Let's talk about her and Keith Price, Keith Freeman relationship. Let's talk about the wigs that y'all talked about he was buying for Tiffany. Those was her purchases. Let's talk about the stuff that she purchased on her man card, on her married man card. So with that being said, let's heckle everybody. Let's do a heckling ass meeting. Let's not get no business done, and let's just do what we need to do. That's what I got to say. You said something?
Paul Robert.
Good evening, neighbors, trustees, and especially supervisor. I've paid attention to our supervisor for a year now and regret that she does not pay much attention to the people she is supposed to serve. Instead, she insists that she is about loving on the people while calling all those who criticize her haters wearing devil's horns. She stubbornly believes that she is still in control of the board meetings both here and in Dalton. She continues to campaign at our expense for another item in both governments when her constituents' biggest question is how come she is still in office. We have 7 more months to endure before a new supervisor is inaugurated. So I ask the supervisor, using the words of Trustee Jones, is it too late for you to do the right thing for the people? The purpose of my comment this evening is to ask the supervisor to work with the trustees reasonably. Reason is the ability God gave humans to make us superior to the rest of the animals. Elephants and whales have a much better sense of hearing than a human, but it's ridiculous trying to ask an elephant or a whale about the best way to distribute 9 million tax dollars between 155,000 people. A dog has much better sense of smell than a human, but if it poops inside your house, you don't expect the dog to apologize to you, nor do you expect the dog to respond to constructive criticism. By definition, an animal does not respond to reason. The only ways that humans can interact with them are to feed the animal, pet the animal, or give it a whack in the snout. This is my way of saying that the residents of Thornton Township can no longer afford the feeding and petting of the supervisor. Does the supervisor have an alternative to getting a whack in the snout? Not if she continues to act like an animal, convinced that she can outrun her captors. I wish to remind the supervisor that your constituents are not born to hate you. You are not born to hate you. On the contrary, every trustee in Thornton Township I want to finish the statement. I wish to finish the statement.
Okay, everybody calm down. All right.
Okay, if y'all don't hit that like button, I'm gonna shut this live off.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shut this live off and I'm gonna go home. If y'all don't hit that like button. If I don't see the like button starting to move up, I'm gonna shut the video down. At this point, it don't matter.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, can I ask my question?
500 likes, or I'm shutting it down. You won't get this exclusive. I'll put the video to the floor. Y'all getting exclusive footage. I'm the only one in YouTube that's right here live. And y'all can't hit the like button? Come on now. We need 75 more likes, so I'm gonna shut it down. It's 805 of y'all in here. Come on. $59 more likes. Come on, y'all. Get me up to 500.